Good evening. Welcome to Psychic Coffee Shop. Welcome to Psychic the Plans. I'm Aeson Knight, and of course, I'm Head with Operations Manager. And Techie with the most is Techie Joe. How are you, honey?
I'm doing well. How are you this evening?
A little all over the place.
And choked up, it sounds.
Yeah, a little.
All right.
I just got released, so I've been bouncing around the house trying to get things caught up.
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah.
So, yay, freedom!
Freedom. We learned a lot.
We have. We. So, and this is because it is part of the planning and the considerations that go into that. You just had it's not like you've never had them before, but you've started back doing some injections to help with your mobility and pain levels around your hips and shoulders.
Yeah.
And so these are quarterly. And we've already done one set, and then 3 months later we're mid-process because you've had one but not the other. And we I don't know. Was it just that the timing was just kind of, so to speak, perfect, or what? Like, what's your interpretation? Because I think we both.
Last time went a lot better because they weren't so close together. I think we done one week, midweek, and the next one was midweek. So it was easier. But also, I've picked up a lot of activity.
Yeah.
I mean, this past quarter, hello, Brenda. I've picked up SL. We've launched a lot of other products. I'm involved in a lot of other things, but I've also picked up a lot more house stuff, more gem stuff, and it was during the winter, and we know that my activity level in the winter is lower than in the summer.
Yeah. Well, it was, I guess, technically early spring.
Right.
Yeah, and I think one of those may have actually coincided with a week that we kind of had low activity anyway, like even lower than normal. And then I think I forget which way it worked, but like one was on a week that it was already a low activity week. And then I think the other was on a week that I think some plans changed. And so it opened up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, Brenda says, of course, bears hibernate in the winter. Fair. But no, this time it was kind of like, oh no, we messed up.
Yeah.
Like we had this all booked and everything and weren't really thinking about it. And then you did the injections and came home. And like yesterday was just like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Like,
well, yesterday it was like, can't do this, can't do that. That needs done. This, like, and I think that at that time we had our diet was a lot more simpler. Like we ate out those 3 days.
Big part of it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Was that we could just, just go out for dinner.
Yeah. I'll just run and grab me a burger.
freezer meals.
Exactly. And we currently don't have those prepped because I've not done any big batch cooking here lately because we're still finding recipes we like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had to completely reevaluate like what the plan is. In terms of food, just that's one issue.
Right.
And then with the injection series, it's like, oh, these things are incompatible.
Yeah.
This is not as easy as it was last time. So right now we're basically going to be in the next week doing kind of a test,
right,
for the next 2-shot series,
right,
3 months, and then going forward.
Exactly.
Yeah, Brenda points out that no gluten really changed the available food choices like you wouldn't
believe. Oh my God.
It is.
All right. Okay. So this week's going to look a little lighter, maybe even normal, but there's still a lot of things I can do. It's just like there's not going to be a lot of gym scheduling. Like I'm on moderate activity. Yeah. Right. And for me, that moderate is like, fine, take me to the water, dunk me. Yep. So we'll be there. We'll figure this out. We'll get it down.
But
so let's start with our external schedule. Okay. First up, let's try the invisible.
All right. There we go. I had it up. I just didn't have it on screen. All right. So Monday is 4 to 9.
Okay.
Tuesday is 5 to 10.
Okay.
Thursday is 5 to 10.
Okay.
Friday is 5 to 10.
Okay. He's going to need a ride Friday.
Yes. Well, there's a couple of possibilities here. So Friday is potentially a needs rides all around, which I let him know. Thursday is a possible pickup from work, which I let him know. And then Tuesday should be an all clear as long as the guest shows in case he gets let out early.
Right.
Otherwise, it should be a normal Tuesday.
All right. So let's do some broadcast scheduling.
Okay.
Okay. Here's where it comes in tricky. I'm going to be honest. I'd rather do mountain bears on Saturday night.
Okay.
I'd rather come home and go to sleep.
That sounds fair. That sounds totally fair.
We'll still keep it at 9 p.m. All right. So there's that schedule. Do you have anything?
Looking real quick. Wednesday, I have, well, of course, Monday, I have my telehealth at 2:15. Wednesday, I have a client meeting at 9 a.m.
Okay.
That's just a me.
Yeah.
And I think that is everything. Everything
yeah. All right, so let's take care of the club. We have a res party at 3 a.m. It's technically Tuesday, but it's my Monday night.
Okay.
And
Let me
then
put that one in. You may have to zhuzh that one up a little bit, but
not a
it's on the
problem.
calendar.
Right. And then Wednesday, we have the factory, which is technically Tuesday. Right.
Wednesday for you, Thursday actual.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 3 to 5.
Yeah. All right. And then Sweet Dreams at 3 to 5. Three to 5 Paradise. And then me and you both have mixtape 3 to 5. So guys, this is my vertical lined work planner. So we're going to box out my time blocks, where like everything is already pre-planned, so that we can see where I have availability to actually do readings at with a more lighter weekend plan. Oh, these time switches. Telling you.
It does make it a little wonky.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be fun. Is next month, every night's full. We're fully booked for that midnight shift because that's the Australian morning that is like everything just lines up perfectly.
Oh, wow.
For our audience. Because we'll bring back Soak on Wednesday night, well, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Factory follows Wednesday. Game night will probably be moved over to Monday night. But I'm enjoying the hell out of it. It ain't stressing me yet.
Okay.
All right, now I think I have a class this week also. I do. It's on Thursday at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the 6 Month for Life class that I'm attending. All right. So there's that. I think we're good for dinner all week at its normal time.
So, Minus class day on Thursday.
Right. We'll have probably an early dinner that day.
Yeah.
So since this is the last week in this planner, what changes do you think we need to make?
I think right now it's just rolling everything and seeing that everything works.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, it's kind of let's get past this last injection and make sure everything's still rolling right. And then yeah, I definitely think you have a solid schedule.
Well, I think I have a solid schedule. Right. But I think I actually have a very useful planner that meets all the needs.
Right. Like it, I mean, when I say solid schedule, I mean it's we are flexing to accommodate some things. But I mean, in some generalities, like the planner page is good, and the rough scheduled idea it seems to be working really well.
Right. But I think I'm going to be finishing work at 2:30 every morning. That's the way it looks like it's going to fall.
Oh, Brenda wanted to know barista meeting this week or next week?
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah, we moved it to the first of the month. I don't remember when we done that, but it's the first week of the month instead of the last week of the month, which makes a lot of sense because then you guys can see the full month.
You're very welcome.
All right. Where'd that green go? I just had it. There it is. So I'm going to still sleep in till 2. Actually, no. Because we res party, we're done by 5. I'm at the gym by 5:30. I'm back home by 7. So yeah, I can get up in the morning and have my morning routine at 1.
Cool.
Okay. I found the box for it. So my appointment on Friday is at 2. It's basically a repeat of last Tuesday. I mean, last Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do this class on the road like I did. We're just going to let me sleep until sweet dreams.
Okay. So, and then get you up about an hour before.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we got a lot of white space here. Let's start filling it in. You know, it's not an actual full white space. Let's take out some time.
Yes. Some important things occur.
Yeah. This is 2 boxes. That's a nice trip. What I'm doing is trying to reverse engineer to find my work time. Guys, if you're wondering why, I'm like, well, and it's like, no, that's not always true. Let's use the screen. Even with the earlier bedtime, I still require a nap.
Well, we have new audience members.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. So, Flat Earther loves the stream, and Chunga's sister wants to know what's happening here. It says lots of toilet breaks, I see. No, they're naps. They're naps.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, we're having a massive influx here. So, hi, Clover. Hi, Mr. Fabulous. Yep, naps, not poop.
Yep. Yeah, we're planning rest because it's important. And we've got to get a more accurate schedule with this lighter workload we're doing this week. All right. Still a lot of lights.
No, it says nap. Now you might be misreading Tuesday, and that's PCSP is right. What the abbreviation is there, and that's for the Psychic Coffee Shop.
Mm-hmm. Our Tuesday stream.
Mm-hmm. Very fun stream.
Right. All right. We're out of the house here to here. So why don't we do 4 to 6 on Monday?
Oh, I guess that one's for me, from Mr. Fabulous. You should get a couple of rabbits tattooed to your head from a distance. It will look like hairs. Ah. Oh, Lance wants to know, do you guys do joint readings? Is there a dual connection of your minds required? I actually do not do readings. Aeson is the only tarot reader. And with your date of birth, month, day, and year, he will consider answering questions. These are not general readings. You will have to ask a specific question. And keep it appropriate for air.
All right.
Yes, Lance, we do need a date of birth, month, day, and year, and that is and your question. Oh, Flat Earther would like to learn how to astro project.
There's actually a lot of work through who did that? Edgar Casey. So there's a lot of information on astral projection and all that. So that'll pull it. If you want to learn how to do that, that's a lot more interesting than listening to a lot of these new age people talk about it.
Well, thank you. I also feel red is my color.
You look good at it. All right, I think I have the work schedule figured out. Let's see if we get the hours together.
Okay.
Clover, skinwalkers. If you're having a problem with skinwalker, then I highly recommend you putting up some iron boundaries around your house. All right. Lance 88. I was wondering if you could give me a reading regarding Mountain Gold Danny. He passed recently, and my Aunt Patricia has made certain allegations regarding his conduct sexually. You know, don't want to get into that. But I feel like that she is making a lot of false claims and false statements. Flat earther, that's practice because it's a muscle. All right. I think I cleared those out.
Alrighty. So let's go through real quick. So Monday, what's your? I just need the time so I can do the math.
4 to 6, and then 11 to 2:30.
Okay.
Tuesday is 2 to 6, and then 12 to 6 a.m.
Oh, wait a second. You got a problem.
What?
Are you not doing a show with Hazel on Monday?
Oh, I am. We forgot. Yes, we
Oopsies.
have a problem. Let's delete that, shall we?
All right. So no 4 to 6. Like, y'all be mad with New Metaphysical today.
Yeah.
Oh, Chungus wants to know about Hazel. Is that your side piece? Ooh, Brenda's gonna tell on you to Hazel.
That's fun. And the other comment that she will laugh your ass off at that.
Oh, yeah. So Chungus' sister wants to know, why can't I allow the walkers in?
Because they'll eat you.
All right, so Brenda, we're gonna just go ahead and ask you to take care of Lance there. Sorry, Lance, thanks for playing. Unfortunately, trolling the show is not a cool thing. We'll be nice until you get weird.
And I'm done with this one too.
Oh, well, there. Oh, Chungus' sister, thanks for playing again. We don't appreciate trolling the show, but we will be nice until it gets weird.
All right, so we'll go ahead and take this one here.
Mr. Fabulous.
Yes.
All right, so December 1st of 95 asks, Mr. Fabulous asks, can I get a reading about my brother?
No. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Read the rest of the question.
Oh, already gone.
Yep. I gotta love new trolls. We must be getting popular.
Woot. So again, we play nice till you get weird.
Yep.
That was
after that, it's my game plan.
Yeah, that question started out normal enough, and then it got weird. And it's like, nope, sorry, not doing that.
All right.
Thanks for playing.
All right. So here we go again. Let's try this again. So we will just go ahead and take off that Monday morning shift, 11 to 2:30 on Monday.
All right.
2 to 6.
Okay.
Oh,
no problem, Brenda. We understand. Dishes and sausage gravy are important.
Yes. So 12 to 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Then 11 to 2:30. Thursday is 11 to 6 a.m. Nothing on Friday. Saturday is 2 to 6 p.m. And 11 to 2:30.
Okay.
What do we got?
And Sunday?
Sunday is 11 to 2:30.
Okay, and Saturday was 2 to 6 and 11 to 2:30?
No, it's going to be, it has to be midnight to 2:30. Because we got mountain bears in that box.
Okay. I think you jumped from Saturday's 2 to 6 to Sunday's 11 to 2:30, and I was like, okay, but I'm missing one.
Yeah.
Oh, so Clover's a bit confused. What are you planning? Is it just a life schedule?
It's a multiple business operational schedule at this point. I'm planning the podcast, the SL DJing going on, and working on the 11 different networks and taking private appointments. Psyche the Plans shows the complexities that a psychic has to put up with when trying to plan a schedule that fits all the multiple pieces that go on there.
There is a lot to it. Lots of moving.
Yes. Yeah, and I just keep adding other moving parts, because we've done the podcast for 17 years now. The past 2 months, I started DJing and having fun and hosting in Second Life and doing readings in Second Life. Yes, you can get a virtual readings.
Oh, Mr. Fabulous. No, thanks for playing. I was really liking your name.
Yeah. Right.
Lance.
All right. So that's what we're planning out here, because this week's complicated, and I also need to take it easy Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's why there's like some gap of time on Thursday and some white space on Sunday that allows me to do some prep and some catch up. Oh, we're getting ran-botted, and this occurs on channels where you have a lot of people come in at one time, and they don't make the best comments. Like, they're trying to get you either confused, thrown off your game, or demonetized. Fun fact, we're not monetized. We're not that big, and I don't have that much time to play around with regulations. Because they're children, and they think that it's entertaining. Yeah. No, I don't think dark energy has anything to do with stupidity. All right. Can we get a calculation on the hours? Make sure I meet my minimum requirement hours.
Yes. 5, 4, 6. Plus 3, 5, 7, 0. 4 plus 2.5 and 3. Right. 7. 6. 10. 8. 7.
Brenda, that would be abuse of the skinwalker.
14.
Sure, Flat Earther. Again, birthday, name, question.
8. Yeah, I'm double checking that. That may be right, because we were trying for a light week, but I'm sitting here going, I don't think I did that right. Oh, I got off by 10 somewhere. 38.
Okay. All right, I've got to work this. So on Thursday, from 2 to 4.
Okay, to go with the 11 to 6.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Chunga's sister is unfortunately back and gone again. Learn to play. It's called Be Nice. Don't be weird.
All right. Let me take a look here at the relationship. Do we have our 40?
Yes, the +2 should get us to 4.
Awesome.
So you got your 40, and well, that would make it 30 for your blocks.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's take a look here. Is your wife cheating? No, but she is working through some emotional trauma that needs to be worked out with Queen of Cups coming up here. A lot of focus on his home and family, trying to get foundations together. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is where she's looking at, what have I done? What have I done? What have I built? What have I grown? What have I harvested? And there's a lot of emotions that have to be worked out there. Okay? All right. Cute. All right. So while I've got the deck warmed up, let's go ahead and do the weekly overview.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Especially with us ending this quarter and moving into a new quarter. We have Judgment here, which is a renewal, a refocus. Then we have the King of Cups. And with the King of Cups, he's the one who has to balance his emotions and be very much the diplomat of things. He's seen very much as the, well, you didn't really hit the mark there. And then we have the 7 of Cups, which is where we question our goals. Like, are we hitting the goals we want to hit? So this is very much a review week for us. This will be very much for the consciousness, a week of working through what we've gone through and how we get there.
Oh, coin collector, no, you cannot be mod. You're new.
No.
Takes a lot to get mod status. But hi, nice to meet you.
Sorry to be. It's bothering me to supposedly say paradise. Yeah, that's a party I host.
Oh, Flat Earther, thanks for playing. Bye-bye.
You have to become a barista to be made a mod. And then I have to trust you enough. My barista team handles most of this.
Yep. We do love our Patreons, and
yep.
Yes, they are specially selected amongst them to become our moderators. So.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I just feel like doing it. Oh, well, maybe.
What?
Coin Collector asks, can you use the cards to tell me when they can become a mod? I just think this might be funny.
Oh, Coin Collector, I promise you, it will take you a while. I've known Brenda and Shannon for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, bring me a lighter. All right, so now you've seen the psychic side of it. Let's show you operations.
All right. I mean, the cheesecake helped, Brenda. It really did.
Yeah.
Really, really did. All right. So this is the Daysider version of his schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the my schedule with inclusion of some of the Daysider stuff. Because we have some commingling events. So of course, my Monday's going to be a little bit busy because we are up till 5 with mixtape. And then, of course, I have my normal telehealth and day activities. So we already got that planned in. Of course, the schedule that he was working out earlier, that's there in the bottom corner because that has to go out on his mailers. And then we have our week ahead. So, yeah, so that's my Monday. We're going to move over to Tuesday. Of course, you have a guest for Psychic Coffee Shop. That's Alejandra Brady, I believe.
Yep.
So, let's see. So, what are they discussing with you this week?
It's a book. I know that much.
It's a book.
I read it a few months ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. A lot of times I'm reading the books and then it takes a month or so to get them on. What do they write? Oh, I think she's the one that done the coaching. Yeah, there we go. Guest bio. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. It's the name of her book.
I love it.
Overcoming Fear and Accepting My Spiritual Gifts. It's going to be a great show. Her book was hilarious. It's also works with biological family heritage, working with feng shui. Did not say that right.
Feng shui.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Brenda's loving the title too.
Yeah. So, she worked as an interior designer, and then Spirit said, "Oh, you look cute down there. Here you go. Go be a spiritualist and a light worker."
Has she been on before?
I don't think she has.
Because that bio description sounds so familiar.
Right. Yeah, because this is a new one out.
Okay.
So yeah, this will be fun. This will be a really good show. I remember this book. It was hilarious. So, and yes, I read every book before I let a guest come on my show. So if you're an author, you can go apply. Oh, hello. We've missed you, Tarot Killer. Goodbye.
We have not missed. Oh,
first person I ever blocked on here. I'm getting even better at it now. All right. So let's go into the weekend and see how much your plans change when my plans change.
Yeah, so I haven't fully fixed my weekend yet. We still have it on there. We're gonna see, but it's probably not gonna work out too.
No, I don't think
because
it's going to.
So we had originally planned to hit Holler with Pride on Saturday.
Right.
That, given how this injection has gone, probably not going to be great to take Aeson for a great big walkabout. So we're probably going to cancel that and do something else, which may just be his recovery. That's okay. That happens. So we did move Mountain Bears this week, so that he can rest after we get home. So Mountain Bears will not be Friday. It will be Saturday at the normal 9 p.m. So different day, same time.
Right.
So that threw little things around. Now, the fine part is this should technically be Psychic Saturday. We did move that up.
Right.
So if you missed that, that was yesterday, the 22nd. But yeah, so we've done some shifting. That was Patreon notice, and we're good.
Yep.
Patreons of course get our best. That's how Saturday moved around. And then Sunday, I think we're pretty much back to normal.
We are pretty much on Sunday because I get released at, I believe it'll be, we're hoping around 3 in the evening when I get up and get moving. So then I can get jump started back into everything else. But like on Friday, you start messaging, you're getting Joe with a please book an appointment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, but no, we'll get all those hours updated when I get everything prepped up for the week. So, yeah.
And you've got the Taroscope to go out on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
We will be sending that out Thursday.
Yep. All right. So with that, guys, we have hoped you've enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoy getting a peek into our lives as we run multiple businesses with multiple vendors, aka networks, and now other things and streams, and get to have some fun with some trolls. I just love it when I get to put them back underneath their bridge and tell them the riddles are not riddles.
Yeah, right?
I know. And it's one of those problems. And I had to go to one of my baristas last night because most people know that I have a master in metaphysics. I also have a doctorate in divinity. And apparently, I guess it's Mississippi had decreed that all the 10 Commandments has to go on the walls of every school. There's a problem with this. They're missing 603 other laws of that Christian doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my
population. A lot of wall.
Yeah, a lot of wall. And then you go into the other religions, because if you do one, you got to do all. And I think the Church of Satanists are the ones that have the least commandments to them. Wicca has 162. The Buddhist has the 4 pillars of light. We have I would rather see the 4 agreements on a wall in the school. I think that would be more enlightening. So, all these sponsorships from Marlboro, Louisiana is the one that's fun. God has helped them. Those poor people, they have to rebuild their schools every 4 years. So this will be interesting.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. But no,
moments.
My doctorate gets my smart ass in trouble.
It does have that tendency.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's fun. It is fun. So yeah, no. I think it's going to be interesting if they try to push this.
Oh, I think it'll be interesting to see the after effects of it all. And we know they're doing this because they think that they have the Supreme Court. But we're seeing new rulings out of the Supreme Court that align more with what I thought we would get out of them, which is historical, constitutional governmentals.
Like I do for the concern, which I still think the concern is legitimate, with the current makeup of our Supreme Court, that there was a lot of concern, however, of how this would work out. Would this still would the Supreme Court be able to come together and still make non-politically motivated, as in not by party affiliation, decisions that actually upheld the law instead of bent and changed the law to suit a political win?
Right. And we're starting to see that.
Yeah.
The ACLU has been saying hold my keg for the past 7 years, honey. Like, they've got so many court cases headed up the chain. It isn't funny. Their law department, their legal aid department has expanded. But again, it takes 10 to 15 years to get it up the chain.
It does take time.
It's like the Second Amendment case that came down, and we talked about it last Friday or Tuesday. Probably Friday, because I have a guess Tuesday. That case started in 96.
It's not supposed to be a express lane.
Right.
I mean, there are some earth-moving decisions that come out of the Supreme Court.
Right.
But it's not supposed to be, we have a whim on Tuesday, we fix this on Wednesday.
Right.
It is meant to be an intentionally slow process.
Right.
Like,
and we've seen what happens when it doesn't process correctly. That's when we get weird and pulling ones. That is like, okay, this is so badly written decision, it's ridiculous. Because the Supreme Court is supposed to be not the government court. That's the weird part. Like, it's not supposed to be making political moves.
It is not. It was originally meant to exist outside of political affiliation.
Right. And that's been in debate the past 6 years.
Well, and it's why we appoint, not vote.
And that's where I have a problem.
It has shown itself to be an issue.
Yeah.
However,
yeah, I also think there should be term limits for any appointment, any government office. Like, they need a 20-year retirement plan for anything and everything. All right, guys, before I get myself into more trouble and my ban list gets longer than my grinder ban list, let's wrap this up.
Of course, we want to thank our Patreons, Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda, Joan Owen, Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Tracy Van, Caitlin Bell, and Devin. If you'd like to learn more about the show or us, or how you too can become a Patreon sponsor and receive all the wonderful benefits our baristas receive, please visit us at PCSPnetwork.com.
Yes, you guys have a great evening. Bye, y'all.
Bye.